Good morning, students. Today we learn the topic types of separation or concentration of ore. A type of separation or concentration of ore. What is separation or what is the concentration of ore? The process of removal of the gangue from the ore is known as concentration. What is concentration? The process of removal of the gangue, that is impurities, from ore is known as concentration. What is gangue? The rocky impurities, that is rocky materials, are present with ore is called gangue. This is impurities, it is to be removed. In the separation process, there are four major types of separation of ores based on the nature of the ore. What are the four major methods? First one, hydraulic method or gravity separation. The second method, magnetic separation method. Third one, froth flotation method. Fourth one, chemical method or leaching. The first method, hydraulic separation or gravity separation method. The principle, what is the principle of gravity separation? The difference in the densities or specific gravities of the ore and the gangue is the main principle, that is basic aim behind this method. Oxide ores are purified by this method. Example, hematite Fe2O3. This is the ore of iron. So this is a hydraulic washing method. The crushed ore is placed or inserted in the top. This is a fine ore particles, the small fine ore particles. And this water current is applied. What is water current? Water current is the rate of movement in water. Then gangue particles is placed here and filtrate. This is a filtrate table. What is a filtrate table? The filtrate table is used to separate heavy minerals or mineral particles from lighter gangue. So this is the use of filtrate table. Then after washing, so the ore is separated in the bottom of the filtrate table. Then what is the method? The ore is poured over a long sloping, vibrating, corrugated. Corrugated means regular shaped. Vibrating corrugated table with grooves. Grooves means small hole is present in the table. And a jet of water is allowed. Water is allowed forcefully to flow over it. The denser ore particles settle down in the grooves and the lighter gangue particles are washed down by water. And then second method, magnetic separation method. In this method, what is the principle? The magnetic properties of the ores form the basic of separation. That is, form the basis of separation. When either the ore or the gangue is magnetic, this method is employed. Employed means this method is used. Example, tin stone, formula SnO2. the ore of tin. Next, this is the magnetic separation method. The finely ground ore, that is a crushed ore, is inserted in the top, and then the crushed ore is placed over a conveyor belt which rotates around two metal wheels. Two metal wheels. This is the first metal wheel, second metal wheel. One of which is magnetic. That is magnetic roller. Then the magnetic particles are attracted to the magnetic wheel and fall separately apart from the non-magnetic particles. And then next method, a froth flotation. A principle. This process depends on the preferential wettability, that is contact with water. Preferential wettability means contact with water of the ore with oil. The pine oil is used and the gangue particles by water. Lighter ores such as sulphide ore are concentrated by this method. Example, zinc blende. Next, this is the froth flotation process. The water containing pine oil, taken in the container. Then sulphide ore particles is taken. Compressed air is passed through the pipe. After converting the froth flotations, froth bubbles are carrying sulphide ore particles, then gangues are settled down in the container. Next, this is a method used for froth flotation. The crushed ore is taken a large tank containing oil and water and agitated with a current compressed air. Agitated means applied forcefully with a current of compressed air. Compressed air is applied forcefully. The ore is wetted by the oil and gets separated from the gangue in the form of froth. Since the ore is lighter, it comes on the surface with the froth. The ore is lighter, so it comes on the surface with the froth and the impurities are left behind. Impurities are left behind. Example, zinc blende. Next, chemical method or leaching. What is leaching? Leaching is a process of a mass transfer that occurs by extracting a substance from a solid material that has come into contact with a liquid. In leaching, the liquid is very important as it facilitates the ability to remove or extract a given substance from a solid matrix. Then this is the method of leaching. The method is employed when the ore is in a very pure form. So this method is used. Then in this leaching method, the ore is treated with a suitable reagent such as that the ore is soluble. What are the reagents used here? What are the chemical reagents used? Sometimes sodium hydroxide is used, sometimes sodium cyanide, and sometimes potassium cyanide, then sodium thiosulfate. These are also the reagents used in this process. So suitable reagents such as that the ore is soluble in it, but the impurities are not. The impurities are removed by filtration. The impurities are easily removed by the method of filtration. The solution of the ore, that is the filtrate. The solution of the ore, this is called filtrate. Filtrate solution is treated with a suitable reagent, that is with the chemical reagents, which precipitates the ore. Then precipitate is formed. Example, bauxite Al2O3.2H2O. This is the ore of aluminium. Thank you, students.